Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to another video. So apparently I'm in a flow. Been creating a bunch of videos and just spamming you guys with videos. So hope you don't mind. Anyways, today I kind of want to talk about something that's like really important as far as online business, selling more products and services online, and like an ingredient that ends up getting missed by a lot of people, especially myself included, and it's probably going to make or break the amount of sales that you're able to have online. It's going to make selling products easier. It's going to make content creation easier. It's going to start overall making the entire process of your business easier. And I left you on a bit of a cliffhanger, so I will just say it. This one thing that you need to include in your business is yourself. And I'm bringing this up because I see it all the time where people are like, hey, I'm just starting an online business. What are the best products to promote? What are the things that I can make the most money with? Will give me the biggest ROI? And at the end of the day, all of them could potentially work, right? All these products, all these digital courses, programs, things that you potentially might want to recommend to your audience, whether you're an affiliate or if you're going to launch your own products, create coaching programs, all of them could be financially successful. But you will not sell any of them if you don't sell people on yourself, which is why I genuinely believe that for the longest time, the thing that I would hear all the time on socials is like, you can't create content outside your niche. You can't do this. And I think it's a load of garbage. At the end of the day, what we are doing, if we are trying to sell products and services online, is we are trying to instill our audience to believe in us as brand owners, as people, as human beings. Because if we can put us as the face of our brand, as the face of our business, and we can put us, our stories, our unique examples, our unique, journey to getting to where we're going, if we can include all of that in our content and front load that into the public World Wide Web and make selling offers easier. This is exactly what we tell a lot of our students, our paid clients, when they come into our worlds and they're just looking to get started online. And they're like, hey, I haven't started creating content because I don't know what I'm selling. I don't know what types of products I want to sell my audience. And it's like, it's putting the cart before the horse. We have to build the audience first. And the easiest way and the most low pressure way to start creating content is literally by starting to talk about yourself. Who you are you married? Do you have kids? Like, what are you doing? Are you on a weight loss journey? Have you been doing keto? Are you building an online business? Are you selling courses? Like, what are you actually doing in your life? And it's a lot easier to start creating content from this lens because it's just talking about you, what you've been doing, your journey, your experiences, your failures, your successes. Because at the end of the day, there's two main mechanisms that we really need to reinforce in our business. You have your brand, which by brand, I don't mean the colors of your website, the fonts on your landing pages, or any of that stuff. I mean you, like a personal brand. Like the majority of us are building personal brands on the internet. So it's like we have to front load the personality. Like, do you say the F word? Do you cuss? Do you have inappropriate humor? Are you more reserved? Are you religious? These are all things that we could bake into our content because we're just trying to connect with people like us on the internet. Because if they're like us, they have similar lifestyles, they have similar morals, similar beliefs, similar journeys, or somebody can resonate with what you share about your own journey, they're like you, right? There's a lot less resistance around selling products or offers to people who are similar to you, or they have, there's relatability inside of the actual content. Then you have the second pillar, the offer, right? The actual product you're selling, the thing you're monetizing with. And it changes. Just like your business will evolve and you will change as a brand owner and stuff like that, your offer will probably change as well over time. I know if you look at my own business, when I first started my online journey, I'm not selling the same exact products I was back then. So my biggest my biggest advice for anybody who's looking to start selling more products and services online, if you're new, and by new I mean like under 10K, under $10,000 profit online, is like we need to front load the personality, who you are, what you do, what you're doing, and really dive deeper into sharing that, because that opens doors for monetization. It's like a lot of people come into this online space and they want to monetize as fast as possible, and they don't actually do the correct things that put them in a position to even monetize. Like, hey, I set up a stand store and I built out this cover photo and I, put a product in there and nobody's buying it. Well, why would they buy it? Right? Are you emulating this picture of just being a billboard for some product? Versus, are you actually genuinely building connections with people via content creation by sharing you on the internet and then occasionally mixing in offers? Like, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you are potentially building an online business and you start talking about being a stay-at-home mom, start talking about being, the wife of a blue-collar worker or whatever your unique experience is, that's going to start connecting with other people that are stay-at-home moms, that also want to learn how to, add extra revenue, maybe take some stress off their husband, etc. And like you, they might also want to do like an online business. Right? But that's a big piece. A lot of people end up leaving off the table. It's like product, 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 product. And then they wonder why people aren't buying from them. Right? They wonder why people aren't consistently buying products from them, because they're just like a billboard. They're just like, hey, I have this really cool thing that you can buy. But there's no connection beyond the actual product. And we can also get deeper into this. Like, if we predicate our entire business off of the product, and not us as brand owners, as human beings, it puts us in risk. It puts us at risk, right? Like, if the markets change, the markets evolve, especially in like the digital space. Like, products are new popping up every other night. Like, if we predicate our entire business off of a singular product or a product in general, and then you decide to sell something different in, let's say 6 weeks, it's going to start confusing your audience, because a lot of the content you might start creating is like, this is the best thing ever. It helped me lose 60 pounds. And then the next post you make is like, hey, I have this other product that helped me lose 60 pounds. And it's just going to start cannibalizing your actual audience. Versus, if we can sell people on you as a person, they will believe in the things that you're actually recommending them. Like, we just onboarded a coaching client, and to give you guys context, he has 3 or 4 different offers that he's promoting. And the one piece of advice that we gave him was, go broader, go like 10,000 foot overview inside of your content, go who you are, what you do, strategies inside of your wheelhouse, experiences, lessons, and all of this type of stuff. And then you can kind of pick and choose where you want to move that person based on their actual needs or pain points or things that they're looking to accomplish in their life and business. But it's not a like consistent rotation of product 1, product 2, product 3, product 1, product 2, product 3, because you're just going to start confusing people, and you're going to start cannibalizing your actual momentum in your business, because people are going to be like, hey, yesterday you told me this and I bought this from you, and then today you're telling me this, and now, like, should I buy this too? And it's just like this vicious cycle of confusing the people in your world, but also potentially ruining the customer experience, because they might just get pissed off, right? That you sold them something that you don't have 100% conviction behind, and then you're recommending them something else, right? If there's one thing that I wish somebody would have told me years ago when I first started my online business, is don't worry so much about the product you're selling, especially in the earlier stages. I know the goal for a lot of people is to replace their job's income, replace, stay at home, do all these different things, make finances. Like, we need finances to feed our kids or whatever. I understand that. But if there's one piece of advice that I could give somebody, and I wish I would have had when I first started, was for the first, 30, 45 days, like, you have to just dive deeper into sharing you, right? Because then you have to look, it's going to be a lot easier to monetize if you went out there and you shared your story for the next 45 days. If you posted content every single day talking about what you're doing, things that you're learning, things that you're going through, things that maybe you have failed at. And then come day 45, you're like, hey, I've been learning all of this over here. You're already going to have the attention and awareness around something, and then we can start monetizing that attention. And it's a lot easier to actually create content that is less pressurized. Everybody knows their own story. Everybody knows their own experiences. Everybody knows them, right, as a whole. their life situations, what they do for work, etc. And it's a lot easier to start talking about that stuff than it is to like go create this polished piece of content that's around, a product. And realistically, it's a lot easier to start optimizing content when you're already in a consistent habit of creating it. Right? This is the exact thing we tell all of our paid students when they first come into our membership is if they're just starting, like we need to build a consistent habit of content first and usually talk like leaning into you in the beginning. And then we can start optimizing and mixing in actual products, actual offers, things like that. Because uh, as I just mentioned, it's a lot easier to start playing around with what is inside of that content when you're already in a routine of posting it versus telling somebody that they need to have a perfect content plan, they need to be consistent, and they have to like optimize at the same time instead of giving them like little micro boxes they can check or layers. Because at the end of the day, right, this is a long-term play, it's a long-term game. It's not a magic money button that's going to, change your life overnight. And that's what we give our clients. So I'll leave you guys with this one, right? If there's anything you guys take from this video today, is we need to do a better job, and this myself included at times. We need to do a better job at sharing us and our content. Less about the product you're selling, less about the thing you're a part of. It's we need to sell people on you because that's what's going to give you guys the actual security in business, especially when a product stops trending or whatever. If somebody believes in you and they have a connection with you beyond just this product online, they will move with you. They'll move to another group with you. They'll move to another offer with you. They'll continuously be in your world because they actually connect with you as a brand owner. And that has nothing to do with selling anything online. And it's something that every single one of you watching this video have right now, right? You could literally go start creating content about yourself, who you are, morals, beliefs, etc. And you could start building an audience, which is the first step to even having the ability to monetize is by having the attention. And that's all I got for you guys today. Just something random thought on my brain. And you guys have an kick-ass Friday.